I think it's on. I think it is.
Yes,
Hi.
Yes.
I'm holding this thing that looks like a Halloween mask, and there's a reason that I am bringing this up. It's something that I did a few years ago, and I was going to turn it into a handbag. This is actually, I'm going to explain the story first. Because it looks really scary, but it's actually one of the most beautiful things I think I've ever done. It really means a lot to me. It's sort of it's called Blessing on a Scream. And this is about the kind of like the pineal gland opening up, the dream eye, you know, like right there. And this is an angel, sort of like dropping a tear down in there, because when we go through a lot of pain or a lot of change, sometimes there's that scream that needs to come out. That primal, what the heck is going on? So, this is that scream, but it's sort of a release, you know, like, because I think that sometimes we need to cry or we need to let things out in order to heal. So, this is that blessing on a scream, because we need to be careful what we scream. That's the reason for the red carpet coming out of the mouth, is because we have to be very careful what we say. Our words should be laid out on a red carpet. And then this guy on the side is kind of like the Superman. He's sort of like a, just like he would be like Arrow. He's kind of like my sculpture Arrow, kind of that guy, like a,
Yes.
your direction, your guide, kind of thing. And then this right here is sort of representational of the child within us. And I have a new sculpture that's coming out that I'm going to explain, and probably like switch to show her on the screen. Maybe, if I can figure out how to edit. If I can't, you'll just see me explaining this, and then I'll show pictures later. But it's a sculpture that's coming out pretty soon. The first one's already sold, but and I'm not sure exactly what the edition size is going to be. It may be something like 12. It's going to be really small. But in this sculpture, the reason why I'm bringing this up right now is because on Thursday I have a chance to. Well, I'm going to go on the live scream at the Kesh Foundation. I'm going to be on their teaching. I'm just going to ask a few questions, and so I'm trying to narrow it down to the best questions that I can think of. But one of them will be about art, and I would like to see if I could do something with sculpture, you know, like with the coating of the sculpture or the patina of the sculpture, to see if I can add some special GANs to the sculpture to help it to heal the environment or do different things like that. So, the sculpture that's coming out, it's called UnCurl, and it's I'm gonna just set that down for a minute. But UnCurl is about a while back I saw a video of a lady that was regressed back by hypnosis, and she remembered being in her mother's womb. And at that time, she could hear singing. She could hear her mother and father singing to her every night before she would fall asleep. And one night, it stopped, and this incredible sadness filled her. And she said that she, at that point, didn't want to uncurl. So I thought of this sort of a child type of a sculpture, and we'll have to cut it, because I'll go into it. Why don't you just tape it,
Oh, yeah.
but then just sort of aim it at the screen thing while I'm talking.
Yes.
You can look around, or
Yes.
you know, but you don't want to make people real busy or anything.
No.
Like fun. Not for, probably not. Anyway, this. Oh wait, let me get the right picture. Hold on. Maybe I can edit that out. Maybe I can't. I don't know how to edit very good yet. This sculpture is the one of UnCurl. Okay, and like in the base right here, she's got it kind of morphs into these lips, and from the lips there's like a whisper. It's supposed to be a whisper, and inside the whisper there are different connotations of the word love. I think I put like 21 different languages in there, but I can't remember what I did because some are just like quick signs, you know, like I can't remember. I'm gonna have to see it in person again. But anyway, that forms down into a dove representing some peace, and it's sort of a whisper on a dove that carries her into a better future, kind of a thing. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next picture. This was her in the very beginning. This was her in clay before she got her wings. Okay, whoops. Here's another one. I'll zoom in. Okay. So there's the rough idea of her when I was getting the idea of her. And that was where I put her in the kiln. She broke apart. But she's in the foundry, and the foundry's put her back together, and so everything's going to be just fine. Okay, so next, there's another kiln shot. No pun intended. Okay, there is her. Okay, here's her wings, and then you can see the lips, how they form sort of into the base right here. And the base, you'll see what that is in just a second. But the wings, I wanted them to be sort of almost like a moth, like a butterfly wings, like a baby angel. She's just forming into a new soul type of a thing, because I think that we don't, like I curl up a lot in a lot of situations, and don't let go. And I think we miss out on a lot of love that we could share and give, and it's a gift. It's a beautiful gift. So this is her. This is that child wanting to uncurl and finally making the decision to uncurl and become herself. We all need to become ourselves. We need to stand up for ourselves. We need to know what we want, and then we need to go and get it. It's pretty simple and real fun when you think about it. Okay, there's the front. Here's the back, and the back has the sculptor's hand sort of molding into her spine, you know, like informing that almost like Mother Earth's hand right there as the sculptor, and the wings are coming up, and that's our new creation, like our new soul. After all we've been through. And okay, this is the other side. I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it really well, but that right there is a raven, because ravens to me represent the warning, like the caw, like the morning call. You know, like they have a warning call that I hear. But it's the other side telling us to follow. Not the other side, but it's the raven. I don't know how to explain it. Some things come to me and I don't know exactly what they mean, so I just do them, and then I find out later. So there's a raven. It's on the other side. It's whatever, you know. It has connotation. It has meaning. I'm not sure exactly what all that is. I'll be happy to hear whatever you guys think. I love hearing your stories when you come to me with your ideas about, you know, like, oh, maybe this is why that, you know, like, this is why I see it, or whatever. It just depends on what you feel about everything. You know, like, that's the beautiful thing about art, and why artists share it, is because they love to hear what your ideas are about things too. So, anyway, we go. I think I showed them all. There's the front again. Her face is really pretty. She can't see it very well. But I'm gonna ask if I can possibly do something with the Gans to make her a healing sculpture.